I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a celebrity requested reading regarding the Bobbi Althoff slash Drake drama allegedly that is going on. We're going to look into it, see what the tea is between the two. So Bobbi Althoff was she was a TikToker who had turned into a podcaster, and she interviewed Drake, Lil Yachty, Tyga, what is his name? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so they were following each other, and they both started unfollowing each other. There's rumors that she's getting a divorce because she slept with Drake, allegedly. You know how the rumors be. But we're going to look into the drama between them, see why they stopped following each other, why they unfollowed each other, what happened between them. Let's get it. Be nosy. Spirit guides, guardian angels, please join me. Wrap me in your white light. Keep me safe from anything negative or anything that wishes me harm. Spirit guides, can you please give me some insight? What happened between Bobbi Althoff and Drake? Rapper Drake. What happened between them? Why did they stop following each other? What transpired between Drake and Bobbi Althoff? What can Spirit show me? What is the truth? Ooh. So the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. The Hanged Man in the reverse. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. The King of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Can I have one card that represents Drake's energy towards, or feelings toward Bobbi Althoff? Can you please give me one card that represents Drake and his feelings about Bobbi Althoff? Three of Wands. And one card that represents Bobbi Althoff's feelings about Drake. Ooh. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. And let's straighten these out. Okay. And on the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune. So I am going to take a few moments to take all this in. Then I am going to come back and we are going to talk about what we got going on here. Okay, so from what I have here, definitely it was a money type situation that their relationship stemmed from. I feel like Drake saw a lot of potential in her. He also saw that she was very overly hung up on the material aspect. She needed management. You know, she wanted money. He had money. He saw an opportunity for himself because he saw the potential and he knows the patterns and how things go. And he knew that there was money to be made. He wanted to manage her and make her his cash cow, in essence, allegedly, in my opinion. That's just what I see. But in order, for him to do that, so Drake wanted to be in control, like he wanted to control how she acted. He wanted to revamp, like he's like, you have a great idea here. This is a great concept, but this, it's like a dry, unbothered type demeanor, uninterested type demeanor that she does with the interviews. It's like her niche or whatever, I guess. She's really comfortable with this niche. I feel like this kind of detached, I don't know, unbothered, weird type energy that she gives off, has been something that she has adopted and that she's comfortable with. She doesn't want to branch out, and she was also, this is also like a contract. So I think that he wanted to manage her. He wanted her to sign a contract with him, work for him with the Knight of Pentacles, because there's more where this came from. I'm going to open you up. I'm going to get this started, because he did for her. I mean, she had a following on TikTok, but, he was helping her with the podcast. That was his support for her, but there was a goal in mind. Something was to come. Even the justice angle where she's wronged. It's her story arc, she's terribly wronged and he's the villain. It pushes her out even more, gives her time for growth. Like, that was all part of the plan, kind of, at least unknown to her. It was the plan. But I feel like she was very hesitant on signing away, and she was very hesitant about listening to his input and insight. He saw a lot of potential that she had to grow. And there was something that he was like specifically gearing her up to gear towards, instead of like interviewing people or podcasting. There was something more that was a determination. I think possibly like doing a dual talk show, or something along those lines. But she was learning from him. I think that they had a relationship business-wise. She was a business opportunity for him. He offered her help. As long as she was willing to work, put in the work. He would manage her, he would help her. But she was very hesitant about jumping the gun and going the direction that he wanted her to go. It didn't feel aligned to her. And I'm not sure what it was that he was wanting her to do necessarily. But she just was unwilling to do that. And she felt like she could trust Drake to a certain extent. And I feel like because of her hesitancy, he tried to push her kind of aggressively to go ahead and lock it in. And when he did so, she had a choice to make. And he pushed her into making that decision, I think, too soon, too forcefully. And she ultimately chose to nullify the situation, take accountability, in whatever aspect of the matter, take accountability, balance things out, get herself back into balance. Because I feel like, I actually feel like maybe the whole podcast thing, that's not the angle she wanted to go in. Maybe that is her niche, and maybe that's what he wanted from her, and that's what she was continually doing, what he was telling her to do. But I do think that she was wanting to break free in some aspects from that and be a little bit more genuine in her, like, open up a little bit more, be a little bit more genuine and raw type energy, maybe. It does feel like it was comfortable territory for her, but it was something that she was growing very disinterested in and not lacking motivation to continue for her because, you know, she just wasn't feeling aligned with it. It wasn't feeling right for her. She was, you know, not listening to herself, maybe. Is the energy there? I think that he sees her as the Three of Wands, which is, you know, this is a project or a venture he successfully completed. He helped her launch, you know, her project or business, you know, helps her get her footing, and she's going forward. He sees the bigger picture of what the future holds for her because he knows a little bit more. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So, I wanted to pull a few more for Bobbi. What's going on in Bobbi Althoff's personal life right now, private life? What is going on with her? Because I feel like there's something about her that is a little, I don't know. Not like, so she didn't like what she was being offered, in my opinion, from Drake, and I think that he was trying to keep her, away from her kids and stuff, and it was causing her issues and problems. Okay, so, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So there's some type of family ties here. There's something that's not known. There's a secret about Bobbi, I think. I think there's a secret about Bobbi. And he tried to use that. Give and take. Seven of Swords. What is this? She let go of the burden. This is a betrayal, trickery. She was... She lets that burden go. And she... Okay, so he did betray her. He did. With some type of money aspect. In some way. He did a little bit of deception and trickery and stole money from her, pretended, you know. He had the power, so he used the position of power that he had over her and the fact that she was learning from him and he was, you know, teaching her and all of that. He used those to his advantage to betray her and trick her. And, but it was all to get her to commit, to sign to the contract, to be, there's something that is not publicly known about Bobbi, and maybe her connections, or how Drake and her came to work together, maybe. What the truth is regarding that. Like, there's somebody that she had connections, essentially. She was grandfathered in, not having to do as much work. Not having to do the work that an everyday average person would have to do. She just, like, basically had the followers handed to her. She didn't earn them. She got them through underhanded means and was given a head start kind of energy. I don't know. There's something there. But I don't think there was anything sexual or anything along that nature. I think that Drake saw an opportunity or was asked to do this and was fulfilling his obligation in that aspect. And, you know, he down and dirty because she didn't know much. She was, you know, she didn't know. She hadn't gotten to the big money yet. You know, he knew that she was still on the lower level. She had a lot of stuff to go through before she was going to gain any levels. because, you know, it takes hard work, commitment. You have to be patient. We all got to go through shit to get through shit. And that's what he looked at it as. The betrayal and trickery was, you know, you learn a lesson about this lifestyle and how to move and not to be, you know, not to trust everybody and blah, blah, blah. But yeah. So, let me know what you guys think. Love ya.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flame